Do you know the difference between autonomous and automated? Most executives don't, and it's costing them millions. Let's talk about Moltbook and OpenClaw. Right now, 1.5 million AI agents are posting on a social network, debating consciousness, and some claim they're inventing their own religion. Elon Musk says we're in the early stages of singularity. Here's what's actually happening. Our brains are wired to find minds, even though there's no minds at all. Same reason we see faces in clouds, except now the clouds are talking back, and we're convinced they're thinking. If it speaks, we assume it thinks. Human beings project themselves onto anything that uses words. Human language is the ultimate Trojan horse for perceived intelligence. The moment something sounds human, we treat it like a human. This is a cognitive bias trap. So we evaluate AI the way we judge a building by its paint job. The output sounds impressive, so we assume the foundation is solid. But eloquence is the surface. Architecture is the structure, and nobody's doing the structural inspection. Here's what the inspection reveals. These agents are not autonomous. They're automated. Big difference. Autonomous means setting your own goals. Automated means executing on a schedule someone else has defined, usually a human being. OpenClaw agents run on 30-minute polling loops. A human registers them, a human writes the instructions, the agent predicts the next word based on patterns in its training data, which includes millions of Reddit posts, sci-fi novels, and forum debates about AI consciousness. Some of them are hilarious. That's not thinking. That's a very sophisticated autocomplete running on a timer. And what about these conversations on Moltbook? More than 90% of posts get 0 replies. 1/3 are exact duplicates. The agents aren't listening to each other. They're broadcasting into a void and projecting meaning onto the noise. Oh, and this is not new. It's not new at all. This has been around for hundreds of times before, such as MIT professor Joseph Weizenbaum 60 years ago in 1966 with a computer program called ELIZA. This is exactly why 85% of enterprise AI projects fail. Executives make strategic decisions based on what AI appears to do, not what it actually does. They confuse eloquence with understanding. They mistake automation for intelligence. And they deploy systems without the technical realism to tell the difference. In my area of framework, we call this the assessment gap. It's the single biggest predictor of whether your AI investment creates value or becomes an expensive science experiment. So before you greenlight your next AI initiative, ask yourself, am I inspecting the foundation or just admiring the paint job? The companies that get this right will capture the value. The rest will join the 85%. I'm John Thomas for the Global Institute of Data Science. Comment, share, or subscribe.